Welcome back to Let's Play AI, the Somnium files. Last time we left off, we tried to explore the second timeline of the A route, and we ended the episode by entering Ota's Somnium, as you can see.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
And here we are inside of the
Is
warehouse.
this cold storage warehouse?
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
But there is some heroic music going on.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
I guess Ota is picturing himself as the big hero who came to save Iris.
You know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on Ota's taste.
I see. Either way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger.
The music is kinda drowning out the voice acting. Let's go with this.
Hey, that's...
It's the polar bear. And it's
Iris is
trying
about
to
to be-
murder Iris.
Stop right there! The heavens call. The earth cries out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil!
Well, at least in this timeline, Ota did succeed.
Hold on, Tessa! I will save you! Yeah!
And I do believe his mother had something to do with it.
I will protect Tessa!
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
Seeing that we did not find the chocolate in the other timeline, so she is somehow involved.
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
A bit.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan, activate!
Ota is a bit out of it after the medication he was given in the hospital. Mental lock number 1. Mental lock number 2. Mental lock number 3. And mental lock number 4. Sinking in the Swain. Relive Ota's memories. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris. Save the world.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this. Ah! Ah! Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Well, we know that he tried to avoid the ice, so he did that somehow. Let's see, we have the icy floor, the forklift, the frozen one, the ice cutting machine Iris, and an heated insulation door. Do we have ice physics? No, we do not.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Jump, slide, lie down, punch. These are all way too expensive. Let's find something cheap, maybe even a timey.
Iris is on the platform.
Fears or ears or what the hell is this?
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yeah, if anything is gonna make her react, it's that.
I guess that was an F.
All right. Ears!
Oh, it was an E.
Head said, ped, A said!
No, not you!
This will probably not help wake Iris.
but it did give me
Iris is on
an
the
timey.
platform. This is an ice-cold one.
Just throw it.
Why are we messing with poor Iris?
No good, huh?
I believe that Ota has to be the hero of this story.
Then he needs a little more motivation.
I am
Iris
thinking
is on the
of
platform.
who is currently in Iris's body, who the polar bear is trying to kill, or who the polar bear currently is. I think it might be So. I don't think it's the boss, at least not in this timeline, seeing that boss is behaving per her usual self.
Iris! Hey! Are you okay? Tessa!
Guess she's not waking up.
Again, just for the timies. Let's see what we can do with the forklift.
A forklift.
Let's sortie.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
As ridiculous as that sounds.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
We sure are interacting with a lot of forklifts.
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right. I had a feeling.
Huh. Interesting.
A fork.
We could either push it or pray to it. I don't think Aiba in her current size
Agent
could
Dante, you've got 5 minutes.
push it.
The forklift. The tire is frozen to the floor.
And this one is just frozen. I doubt it has anything to do with anything.
A machine used for cutting ice.
Turn on? Why would I do that? I'm not insane. Also, it gives me a negative timey, so let's just leave that. Let's go with move. It has some wheels, maybe.
I can't do that with this body.
Yeah,
I think it would even matter.
there are a lot of time wasters in this Somnium, aren't
The
there?
ice on the floor.
Punch it. Again, in this size, I don't think so. Let's slide on it.
Leave it to me.
Yuri Katsuki?
Eros!
Good exhibition. That'll score high.
It would have been perfect if I had a tight black bodysuit.
I think I skipped something there.
Maybe you can do a Javier Fernandez routine next.
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Well, the ice is gone at least. So, what happened next? Oh, there is a fork. Interesting. The showdown of the ages.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks, but this is war after all!
The only reason I thought it would be the boss inside the polar bear is because who the heck other than the boss would have a polar bear costume?
Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
It's over.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
But other than So, in this current timeline I cannot really think of anyone else. But we'll have to see. There is the old run.
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
I guess we could roll in it. Are we rolling inside of it or on top of it? Or we are just rolling it?
Acetone? Acet? What is this?
It's the kitchen knife.
I don't want to die.
I guess it could be his mom, but why would her mom attack him? And I'm pretty sure his mom behaving the usual this timeline, seeing that she still had dementia. I guess Iris could have taken the knife while in the restaurant.
I eventually stopped thinking. That's Tessa! Stand your ground! Otomatsu Shida cowers to no one!
I guess that led to the B-side. Show the letter A on the drum.
I have to fight back with something!
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A
A
remote control.
It fell when Ota ran into the shelf.
Let's press the button.
Nothing is happening.
Maybe there's no power.
A remote control.
Let's break it. Iba, put some more effort into it.
I was stupid. So stupid.
Don't blame yourself.
No, it has to be this way.
I see.
A remote control.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
This remote control is for the crane.
You can move the crane with it?
Up there. Well, that was pointless. What else do we have? Some plates, the forklift, a power board. We can now access it. Counterattack ignited. Turn on the electricity.
It appears to be a power panel.
Let's throw something.
This is an ice-cold one.
Iba, aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Good job.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
I guess all of these plates
You
are
have
here
less than
for
2 minutes.
extra
Hurry.
timies.
A remote control.
And now we can press the button.
Here it goes. I hear some sounds, but no response. I'm not sure I should press it. Ota might need to.
Yeah, Ota.
Alright, Ota, come
Ota
on.
looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Motivate or cheer? Let's go with cheering him on.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa.
Oh, that was the correct choice.
Awaken the soul! Maybe this!
Ooh. So if this Somnium is correct, whoever is in the polar bear suit has a wound.
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait!
God damn it.
I can almost make out their face!
Pewter, force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
He was stabbed. This does feel like it is what happened, but... Still, how did his mother come into play? Day 4, Monday. Guy.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
Yup.
I know.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
What happens to them?
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal.
Like, do they just switch bodies?
Although, the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
Huh?
you saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part. But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yeah.
Steel shelf. Wait, what? It's stuffed with mysterious mushrooms. Pewter, don't do drugs. A locker?
Watching you forever and ever.
Hey, did you hear something just now?
I did not. Perhaps you're imagining it.
About my brainwaves and Ota's.
It's all right. As I mentioned earlier, both your brainwaves are normal. However, I'm sure there was some overload. You should go home and get some rest.
Pewter is calm, as per usual. Offer a genuine apology.
I know it was dangerous to sink past the time limit. That was my fault, and I'm sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Yes.
Then you owe me some Dom P at my favorite club in Kabukicho. Or, you can lick my shoes.
See, this is boss.
Either or.
It's her. Not unlike the other person we have met in the other timeline. And I'm still thinking about whether it's Rohan, the psychopath, or Shoko herself. I think it has to be one of the original Cyclops killers, seeing what we saw in their Somnium, with the original killings and stuff. And we know that Rohan is left-handed, or at least was. And we did see Iris use her left hand to use the smartphone to communicate with Ota. And in the other timeline I went back and checked. When Iris dropped her spoon, she did use her right hand. So Iris is right-handed for sure. But then again, the killings that are currently taking place don't really fit Rohan's MO, seeing that Rohan went after mostly women and he took their right eye, not the left. That's the only thing I am kinda confused about, as per exactly who the current killer is. There are a lot of things pointing to Rohan, but also a lot pointing against him. I guess I will have to see. About the hook and the polar bear's leg.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
They have to be injured.
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you, I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
Well, So is really influential and he might know some people that work in the underground that could have taken care of him, but I relay the information to boss and Pewter. How are you feeling?
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date.
Don't blame me, that was boss.
I'll sue you for this.
Oh, come on.
Or how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
Well, he still thinks Iris is alive, but again, I don't think it's Iris anymore. Why were you hiding the knife in your room? Oh yeah.
Because I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
Well, they failed to kill Iris, their previous host.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
Wow.
I have more experience than you.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
Huh?
What?
Date, what is the matter?
I don't know.
Date!
Are you alright?
Was the sync affecting him? Tuesday. Say sigh. Date residence. Hey there, Mizuki. Maybe Date took one of those mushrooms Pewter was hiding.
Hey, this is
Oh, you're alive.
Mizuki? What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Oh yeah, I guess boss would say that.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
Then why are you asking?
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
One more thing I found interesting about looking at Rohan's past was that he got hit on the left side of his head. And I was thinking about it, and Rohan wasn't missing his left eye. But that doesn't mean that his mind couldn't have been swapped with someone. He could have an loose left eye. And that was kinda explained in the other timeline when we were discussing the parallel timelines with Iris and Ota. They brought up that weird story with the kid that had a friend whose eye just slipped out and he put it back in and then was nowhere to be found the next day. And then Aiba explained to us that that's not abnormal actually, that some people have a loose left eye, or an eye to be general, and actually they can remove it and put it back in without really damaging the nerves. So even if Rohan's eye would be removed, he could just remove it and put it back in. And I wonder if that's going to be a plot point later on. Did Boss and Pewter say anything?
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
That's good. Don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today is Tuesday, you should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you?
Well, her parents just died.
Taking the day off for mourning.
I see.
Where is Ota?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced, and about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Time to get back to the investigation.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No. You stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Mizuki.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years, but clearly she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
Tell Mizuki that you will take her with you.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's catch this son of a bitch.
Thank you, Date.
I got up, grabbed the towel from the sink, and tossed it at Mizuki.
Here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
Mizuki quickly dabbed her eye with the towel and smiled weakly.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
I have to say I am really glad that I did the B side of the story first. I think it just added so much more to this A side. Like I wouldn't even have thought of the murderer removing the left eye for the sink in the old warehouse if I hadn't done the iris ending first. I think that came out really good. And even if I am wrong and there is no body switching involved in this game, which I am pretty sure I am correct about, I am glad that I got this perspective and I am viewing the game from it. That is all I wanted to say. Let's see here. I cannot head to the Seijima residence. So let's go in order. Bloom Park is where the first victim was found.
I remember telling you before that Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom.
Yeah, we saw the picture.
They fought a lot. But sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
Have you come here before with friends?
Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't.
Well, this place has been shut down for 8 years now.
This place has been off limits for almost a decade. Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
Where was Renju when you were on the horse?
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
That you do.
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Did you go on any other rides?
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little, But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. Then she asked me something strange.
Hey Date, how do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
Well, we don't have memories, so Date wouldn't know.
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
Don't say that. What are you saying?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working and start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Oh, Date was here at Marble with Shoko as well.
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time. She's still abnormal even now. Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
Yeah, maybe you just had a weird childhood.
I'm doing more than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
You should scold her.
Hey, Shoko, no. There, I scolded her.
What do you think?
I think she's loaded. Let her get this off her chest.
I'll take a drink.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey? If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
Ask Ibara for my alcohol level. Listen to the rest of the story.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life. But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
So that's why Renju divorced you.
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice.
Fuck you.
I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that. But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying, and it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid girl. It's not my fault. everything is her fault.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
It really is hard to imagine that they
It
were
was
a
my misunderstanding.
normal family at some point.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
Did you lose weight?
I'm not going to let you set up a joke. Listen to Ren's story.
What time do you close tonight?
When you two are done talking, that's when I'll close up.
Sorry about this.
What do you think?
Why are you asking me about raising a child,
Yeah, good point.
Really? You're not even going to say, "Oh no, Mama, you'd be a great mother."
I do feel bad about Shoko.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Maybe it's best if Mizuki and Shoko are separated.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage, maybe Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Couldn't you step in and take over the parenting?
I have a company now,
Lemniscate.
and we're at a crucial stage of development. I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about.
Poor Mizuki.
Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
God awful.
I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki. Mizuki, you did nothing wrong. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
She just wanted to love her parents and get some love back. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey Mizuki, wanna train some more?
Huh? Why are we at the shrine? Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
No, I don't believe in God.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
And don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
The music helps.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
The Winter Iris. The monument. There is something engraved here, but I cannot read it.
What does it say?
When riding on a train, people on opposite sides of the car doors shouldn't stare at each other. That's what it says.
That is definitely a lie.
About your training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah, it's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
Date's voice actor doing his best Mr. Miyagi impression.
Begin!
Date is just like, I can do that.
How's that?
Well, this is on you.
Could have done better.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki! Run for it!
Wait for me!
He was still keeping the impression there at the end. About the bullies.
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
You didn't beat them, did you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
The fruit of immortality is supposed to be in here. And I guess swapping bodies is some kind of immortality, if you think about it.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
Wow.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
The offering
Hey,
box.
Mizuki. Do you think you could fit your hand into the box there?
Wow, Date.
Hey, Date! Are you really a cop?
You're going to hell. The CSW.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? Gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's
Yeah,
rare.
almost.
You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Don't explain it, it's embarrassing.
Anything on your mind?
The polar bear. Where did he hurt his leg?
Oh yeah, where is the blood?
He did get hurt, right?
Did it mix with Ota's?
The boss lady said so.
The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg.
So the hook should have some blood on it.
And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
That's right. The polar bear must have been bleeding badly at this warehouse. That means... Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's. The other...
Hey,
It's the bear.
do you have DNA forensics on that blood stain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Good job, Kagami.
Why are you waiting?
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right? I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
You did it, Date! We're making progress!
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test. But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
Well, I found the progression pretty quickly, didn't I? Cardboard
What would
box.
happen if I put you in that box and then dropped a 5-ton weight on it?
I'd die, obviously. Well, you couldn't fit me in the box anyway.
If she chopped you up, she could.
Oh. I'll just cut you into pieces then.
Box.
What would happen if I put you in that box and then soaked it in gasoline and then lit it on fire?
I'd die, obviously. Jeez, do you want to kill me?
I would collect a lot of insurance.
Ice cutting machine?
I could cut you to pieces with that.
Yeah, you could. When did the criminal have time to get this, I wonder? A forklift? The policeman. He looks so cold, he might piss his pants. Off to Lemniscate. Good thing I can use control to skip through the driving. Ooh! Well, hello there. I want to touch your too big.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But okay.
Seriously? Really?
Yeah?
I sprinted to the desk. Then she sealed her mouth shut tight and puffed her cheeks. I poked them with the tip of my finger. They were surprisingly soft.
Date, what are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
Nothing at all.
No.
Ouch. Mizuki punched me in the gut and dragged me back to where I was. Let's go to Atami together.
Huh?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm putting the investigation on hold. I'm going to Atami with her. I've made up my mind. You can't stop me.
Side effects of the medication. This is acute brain failure.
Let's go to Atami together.
Wait, are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Date, you're being annoying again.
Do you know how angry I can get, Date?
Let's go to Atami.
Okay.
Please give me an ending. I took her hand and led her out of Lemniscate. I left Aiba behind. Holy shit, it's going. Thus concluded the case of the new Cyclops serial killer. Goodbye, police officer life. Hello, Atami. Shizuoka. I decided to begin a life anew as a carnival worker in the hot springs town. The end. That is Atami date route and achievement. Thank you for letting me save. Oh my god. And as a punishment, you can now redo all of the stuff you did previously. God damn it! Oh, I can just choose where I want to go. Alright. Let's not go on vacation. Okay? Have you seen anyone with an injured left leg?
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What? Sounds horrifying.
By the way, what is your cup size?
Oh, 2.
Well, of course it would be 2 cups.
3 cups would be a nightmare.
Date, why are you asking that?
What kind of insect will we find today?
Date, look at that! It's a Hercules beetle! Yay! Hercules beetle!
I'm not getting excited by insects again.
Wait, why is that even here?
There's an abstract painting hung up.
Oh, I asked someone about that earlier. It's like lionfish and shag carpet or something.
Lionfish in shag carpet. Monitor.
Oh, it's Payasi Samba.
Oh yes, Payasi's Samba.
Of course, I know who that is. I don't know who that is. Lots of magazines in that rack.
Special. Underground horse racing bets to win big. I'll take that one home with me next time.
By the way, a stool is a chair that has no or a very small backrest. Thank you, game. Let's check out Renju's office.
Good idea. You might find something important in there.
Mizuki and I investigated Renju's office. The developers could not be bothered with adding a new location. But I didn't find anything that could be a clue.
Damn, no hits.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
About the person with the injured leg.
Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Mizuki ran into the office. After a while, she returned, dejected. No luck.
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
Do you have any memories of Renju here?
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Ah, so that's the usual.
Sunfish Pocket, where we found Renju's body, with probably Iris inside of it. I visited Sunfish Pocket with Mizuki, where Renju was killed. Once again, I looked for any clues we might have missed.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah, I didn't find any clues.
The menu.
Ryugu water, 980 yen. 980 yen?
Yep.
For water?
Not just water, seawater.
You can't even drink it.
Pictures.
Which one is your type, Date?
Where is this coming from?
Just tell me.
Well, let's see.
Wow, you're really thinking about it? Disgusting.
You asked.
Can never win with this one, can I? Can you think of anything?
Not really.
I am sorry for bringing you here.
Because this is where Daddy's corpse was? I told you before, it's fine.
Well, you were here with us before.
I was the one who said I wanted to come with you.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah, nothing we can do here.
Game, why did we come here? Central Hospital. Maybe Iris is awake. By the way, I did quotation marks.
Mizuki! Date.
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
Mayumi quickly shuffled out of the room.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
We are here to pick your brain. A TV.
Hey, Date. I've got this video of a lady cleaning a jumbo jet. Wanna watch?
That's pretty old school.
I'm not gonna watch your videos with you, Ota.
But I will watch them alone at home.
I know this is sudden, but I'm brave and smart and handsome, right?
I will chide you on your labels.
A bedside table.
Aiba, don't get distracted. I mean, though, the bed.
When will the day come when Iris is sleeping beside me?
My guess is never.
About Iris.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes to wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah. We could even make her a life-size crane.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
About Ota.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Wow, Date. How are you?
Forget me. Are you okay? You passed out last night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika. Reika.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That's embarrassing. About the investigation.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
Well, maybe that all depends. If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
Is it a toothbrush or a straw that you are after? Pick one.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki! You don't have to tell him!
Have you remembered anything?
No, just what I told you yesterday.
Alright. You know, if you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa, old school! I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are, but if it ain't broke, you can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No.
Maybe waterboarding would help.
No way!
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
I think he's just the type that is annoying. Should we get going?
Yeah, let's go.
Wait! You two just got here!
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
Yeah, this was almost completely pointless. Goodbye, Ota.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
The marble. I think Abyss HQ was added later, or something. Maybe we don't have to go to all of the locations. Hey there, Mama. If you are in.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
The fridge.
Hey, Date, are you ever gonna eat those leftovers you're keeping in the fridge?
I'll get to it. Shut up.
A picture. A blackboard.
Hey, Date, I see caprese on the blackboard. What is that?
It's a portmanteau for couples are crazy.
It's a kind of salad.
The counter.
Hey, Date, you remind me of barstools sometimes. The stool part, anyway.
Stool, as in poop.
I see that Mizuki is still capable of being childish at times.
Beer tap.
What do you get after malting, milling, mashing, lautering, boiling, and fermenting?
Beer?
A TV.
Hey, Date, honey. Want to see some half-naked men hugging on the ground?
Don't describe it like that. You're talking about sumo wrestling, right?
What's in the backpack?
Hey, Mizuki, what's inside that backpack you always have on you?
A metal pipe.
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, water, dehydrated bread, chocolate, biscuits, a flashlight, a hand charger, Swiss Army knife, a candle, matches, triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet, a plastic bag, duct tape, a grenade, a magnet, disposable hand warmers.
Do you have an entire disaster relief kit in your bag?
Better safe than sorry. I'm ready for anything.
Perhaps I misheard, but wasn't there an illegal item in there?
I think I heard the grenade.
Right, the Swiss Army knife. Yeah, I'll look the other way.
Still not used to Mama.
No, I am.
You sure? You still look a little scared.
A little.
Haha, scaredy cat.
Laughing at me.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to expose your browser history.
What?
7 ways to take home a cabaret girl. 3 minutes with a married woman.
Stop, stop! I'm sorry.
Do you have a problem with gay people?
No, not at all. I see gay people on TV all the time, so it's not weird to me. The LGBT community is rich in sensibility, has excellent taste, and is full of talented artistic people. And they share a common struggle. It makes them more sensitive and capable of sympathy. That's why so many of them are kind and caring. And they choose how to live their lives on their own terms. It means they have a strong backbone. So because of all that, I really respect them. They're even kind of cool.
Wow, that's pretty mature for you.
And that means you too, Mama.
Oh, I love it! Bravo! 6 million yen to you!
You can transfer it to my account.
About the culprit with the injured leg.
Sorry, no idea.
Damn, I thought you of all people would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
And if I find something, you have to take a bath with me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
About Mizuki.
I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute. I could just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men. Date, what are you making me say?
What?
You said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't ask me.
Know anything about the NCSK?
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
And I don't wanna. Time to go.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
You are so impatient, even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
In bed? What does that mean?
You don't need to know. Let's go.
Abyss HQ. Is Boss and Pewter in?
Date, a call from Boss. Shall I connect you?
No, wait. If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Are you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Exactly.
I can put it on speaker.
Please.
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters with Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here. They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her. They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning.
This is suspicious.
This order comes straight from the top. We don't have the power to say no. So, please.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
You are the power of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state. As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do. And anytime we get too troublesome, they cut us off.
Why? Stupid Date.
Abyss HQ.
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'm just a slave to you anyway.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I?
Just sometimes.
Just because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
Ew, what?
I didn't lick anything.
But I wish I could.
Anyway, thanks, Date. And don't worry about Mizuki.
As we know, Date has a foot fetish.
I told HQ to take it easy.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you. You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse. He wants to give you some information in person at the warehouse.
Is it about the blood test?
Could he have...
The blood results?
I'll head over right away. Mizuki, you be a good girl, okay?
Ugh.
Jeez.
I don't like this place.
Date, sorry to make you come all the way down here.
It's alright, Kagami.
But I have the results of the DNA analysis.
What did you find?
It's just like you said, there were two different blood signatures. One is definitely from Ota Matsushita. The other...
Huh?
Well, we got the results, but we couldn't find any matches in our database.
Huh.
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
So why did you call us here?
What now? What now?
Do not panic. I have a piece of information I think you should know.
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards.
What?
He's looking this way.
A person? This guy?
Oh, little Date. Time for your medication. I said 200 yards ahead.
It's the inspector. He looks suspicious. But I don't think this is who Aiba was talking about.
Where are you looking?
The crane is towering. It reminds me of my... but that's not important right now. A human figure. Zoom. It is. It's so...
That's...
So Sajima.
Is he limp? He is.
Believe it.
I knew it.
His left leg.
Huh?
So Sajima! Stop! Damn it!
Poor old Ram. He did nothing wrong.
It's him. So's the culprit.
Calm down. We cannot yet make that conclusion. He was only dragging his left leg.
But he's been all over this case so far. Shoko and Renju are both in bed with the Kumakuras. And the Kumakuras know So. And not just that. We saw him in Iris's Somnium.
Still.
And he has no alibi. No alibi for Shoko, Renju, or the warehouse.
Date, calm down. The only thing we have so far is circumstantial evidence. We also do not have any established motive. Why would he kill Shoko and Renju? Why would he cut out Iris's eyeball?
Well...
However, I do agree that So is suspicious.
Do you agree with me or not?
I am explaining to you that we currently do not have enough evidence to bring him in. Confronting him now would only result in him denying everything. We need direct evidence.
Direct evidence.
The criminal's blood from the cold storage warehouse. If the DNA matches So's...
Right. We need to get So's DNA.
The question is, how?
Where can we get So's DNA? The cigarette buds.
Hey, Aiba. Do you remember when we went to the Kumakura's office Sunday?
Of course. I am incapable of forgetting anything.
Then let me ask you a question. What was on the table in front of the sofa?
The cigarette butts. So was smoking those cigarettes.
Exactly. And So's saliva might still be on the butts. If we have that, we have So's DNA.
Wait a moment. That was 2 days ago. The ashtray must have been emptied by now.
But there's a chance. We have to at least try.
I agree.
All right, let's head there.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Why are you guys so aggro?
You fucking with us, old man?
Date, don't bother.
I know.
I approached the sofa without saying anything. I looked at the ashtray on the table, but...
Hey, where are the cigarette butts that were in here?
Huh?
The cigarette butts, from when I was here a few days ago.
We threw them away, of course, dumbass.
Where, dumbass?
Why do you care about some cigarettes?
I need them for the investigation of the new Cyclops serial killings.
I see. Just last morning, I heard there was a new victim. I didn't watch it, but I heard something about it being streamed online.
Poor girl got one of her eyes cut out.
Oh shit. If MoMA gets a wind of this...
I know that, idiot.
Sorry.
And you're here for the investigation?
Yes.
So if I cooperate, you'll help you arrest this guy?
Correct.
All right. Look around as much as you want.
So he is already aware.
Huh?
That was easy.
You said you were looking for cigarette butts, right?
Yeah, the one So was smoking.
So Sajima, you think he did it?
No, nothing for sure yet.
Hey guys, where's the cigarettes that were in here?
Probably in the trash in the back, boss.
Bring me the one that So was smoking.
Yes, sir.
The henchmen went into the back room. They soon came back with 4 cigarette butts in a plastic bag. I used disposable chopsticks to lay them out on the table.
I didn't touch him.
I'm being considerate, I see. But why did you bring 4?
There were a couple of other cigarette butts in the bin.
I didn't know which one So smoked.
It had a specific label.
MoMA?
I don't remember.
But So's cigarette is definitely one of these?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Date, remember the brand that So was smoking?
Right. He was smoking.
A Klein?
Klein. I remember. So was smoking a Klein cigarette.
Correct.
I wrapped the Klein cigarette butt in my handkerchief and pocketed it.
Let's return to Abyss. Pewter should be able to get DNA from it.
Got it.
Looks like you found it.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Ah, this was nothing. Anything for Tessa.
Tessa? Did you just say Tessa?
What are you talking about, you Neanderthal? I said anything for Tesseract.
That doesn't even make sense.
Shut up! If you're done here, get your ass going.
All right, whatever you say.
Go play the other timeline, dumbass. Police HQ.
I'm counting on you, Pewter.
You can leave it to me.
Pewter took the cigarette butt from me.
If the DNA on that cigarette butt matches the bloodstain in the warehouse,
There would be no doubt that So Sejima is our mysterious polar bear.
how long will it take to analyze?
If I had 6 hours...
You've got 3.
That's totally unreasonable, but I suppose... I will do my best to have this analyzed in 3 hours.
You folded pretty easily on that one.
I want to catch the criminal as soon as possible. That's all.
Again, because of Renju.
Now, because time is of the essence, excuse me.
Again, really glad I played
How is
the
Mizuki, by the
B-side
way?
first.
They finished questioning her. I had one of the officers take her home. She should be there by now.
Good.
So Sejima. I can't believe it, of all people.
We don't know that for sure yet.
But you saw that his leg was injured, right? It's pretty damning evidence.
Don't be too hasty, boss.
You were saying the same thing earlier.
Anyway, let's wait for the results. That will clear everything up.
Yeah, you're right. I hope this won't be trouble.
Trouble?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
So, where is Mizuki?
Hmm? Pewter, is it true? The results are in?
Yes, the DNA I collected from the cigarette butt is a positive match to the bloodstain from the warehouse.
Yes.
Really? It was So all along. He was the polar bear. He carved out Iris's eye and stabbed Oda. And probably killed Renju and Shoko.
Making So Sejima the new Cyclops killer.
At least that's what the characters think.
Thank you, Pewter.
Don't thank me yet. Hurry up and get So.
Yeah, you're right.
I turned around and made my way to the exit. But right when I was about to open the door, it was opened from the other side.
Boss. Boss, listen. The bloodstain in the cold storage warehouse.
I know. I got a report from Pewter.
Well, then you already know. I'm heading there right now.
Heading where?
Where else? To So's house.
Date, I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
I guess he got her in the 3 hours that passed.
What?
I can't let you get So.
Boss, I don't understand.
This comes from the top. So and the head office have been tight-knit for 20 years now. They can't go against So's wishes. It's corruption and bribes to be sure, but there's also some kind of blackmail.
Blackmail?
So knows something. Something that the public can never know. If that secret got out, the authority of law would be thrown into question, and the entire police force would be at risk.
So has something on HQ?
Yes, almost certainly. That's why I can't let you go. Do you understand?
Hell no.
I see. Then I'm sorry, but I have no choice but to take you off this case.
Hey, boss, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me!
I had enough. I pushed past boss and left the room. I walked with a confident stride down the hall, with no hesitation. I had made up my mind. I was going to So Sejima's mansion. I got in my car, turned the key, and slammed my foot on the gas.